everyone, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be looking at the Death of Superman Black issue. This issue came out in the early 90s and it's a sealed issue, completely sealed, and inside of it was the issue that came after the Death of Superman. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and don't worry, got a couple of these. Man, these scissors suck. What came inside of this thing when he bought it for $2.50? Okay, take the sheer upping. Here lies Earth's greatest hero, Superman. Let's see, January 1993. So first, it's a no cover of the last issue when Superman is fighting Doomsday. It just has a Here Lies Earth's Greatest Hero cover. World Without a Superman. Funeral for a Friend obviously came afterwards. Let's see here. Okay. That's pretty rad. And as a matter of fact, as a kid, I actually had this on my wall. All 3 pages, like a poster. Superman, he dead. Alright, so in the middle of this here, there's already stuff sticking out. This is the Superman commemorative black armband that they wear at the funeral for when he died. That is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure I had this as a kid, 1992. Printed in the USA. And I wish I still had the one I had as a kid. This is awesome. Just to even think about how serious DC was at the time, you know, or pretending to be, the kayfabe, right, of Superman's really dead. So you got basically a fold out in the back, and then you got the armband to commemorate his death. Anything else in here? And then right here, this came in the back. Man of Steel Dies Defending City by R. Lyle Stern. Last Son of Krypton. Thousands missing, feared dead in aftermath of Doomsday attack. Make sure I got that on camera. Yeah. Let's just read the last part. Although he never hid his face behind a mask, as did so many of his contemporaries, little is known about the private life of Superman. Many thought of his most public of heroes as an eternal champion. So you get armband, last issue where he dies, a newspaper clipping. That's pretty rad. Commemorative cards, because back then, man, cards were like, whew. I remember just buying stacks and stacks and stacks of cards growing up. All the Marvel Fleer and the DC. I even had Marvel versus DC cards. And there's a cool couple of those. I think like there's one where Batman had Captain America's shield in the Batcave or something. I don't remember. It was so long ago, but commemorative card, the Death of Superman trading cards. This exclusive new card line from Skybox provides a spectacular artistic and editorial summary of the amazing Doomsday story from the beginning of the end, including the end of the Man of Steel. And it even says prototype at the bottom, which is kind of goofy. Doomsday is November 17th, 1992. Be there when Superman dies. Here Lies Earth's Greatest Hero. I remember having this as well. Alright. Oh, stickers. Little stamps. They're not stickers, they're stamps. Doomsday, Superman. I do remember having these also on my wall as a kid. I remember actually using this one specifically and mailing a letter to my grandma growing up, which is pretty cool. So, man, for $2.50 you're getting a cool laminate issue with a newspaper clipping, a fold out in the back, an armband, stamps, a card. Let's see what this is. Oh snap. And I also had this on my wall as a kid. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to fit this in the video. Let me open it real quick. Oh man, look at that. Alright, I'm gonna have to move the microphone around. This is the gigantic The Death of Superman poster. It says The Death of Superman. It has all of the heroes marching down, and I'll obviously put an image of this. Let me move the microphone away from me a little bit. I'll obviously put an image of this so everyone can see what it is, but it is gigantic. This thing is huge. And of course, the Justice League, Robin. And this was Jurgens and Breeding. Artists. The Death of Superman. I'm putting this fucking poster up today. Don't judge me. And then it has the listing of, you know, Funeral for a Friend and all the issues of Funeral for a Friend, and then Superman, Man of Steel, Doomsday issues on this side. This is so rad. I didn't even know this was in there. I didn't even check the back. So you got the poster, newspaper clipping, excuse me, last issue with the armband, trading card, and the stamps, which right here. That is a pretty awesome package for The Death of Superman. And the reason why I kind of wanted to go over this and shout it out and point it out is because back in the day, man, like, this was cool, you know? This was stuff that comic book readers enjoyed. I know a lot of people, like, get down on the gimmick of, like, The Death of Superman, and they're like, oh, you know, it's just DC trying to sell copies of Superman. That's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to find reasons to sell copies. And this was huge. This was an awesome story. As a kid, this was one of the first Superman stories I grew up with. He's dying. So here it is on the back. It actually tells you memorial set, fold out splashback cover, which I covered, full color memorial poster, full color commemorative stamps, sorry I haven't had my coffee yet, Daily Planet obituary, Black Morning armband, and exclusive Skybox trading card for $2.50 unless you lived in Canada, 1992. So anyways, guys and gals, whoever's watching, I just wanted to go over this, and I fucking forgot that poster was in there. That's so awesome. I'm putting it up right now, but this was an awesome package from a bygone era, you know. Let's see, 1992, I was 6 years old, 5 years old, 4 years old, 5. I was 4 or 5. And, man, this stuff, like, was just so cool back then. And I wish DC did more things like this. You know, I wish comic books, and you're gonna say, oh, well, this is a stupid gimmick. It's like, yeah, maybe it is, but you know what? Back in the day, as a kid, this was awesome. So anyways, thanks everyone for watching. I just really wanted to go through this classic of a bag and the memorial set of the black issue of Superman. Thanks for everyone who supports this channel, and I hope you all have a good day. Peace.